Well, a photo ID is needed for a lot of things these days, but not everyone has one. The city of South Bend is hoping to change that. WSBT-22's Zach Crenshaw joins us here. And Zach, this has been in the works for a while now.
For a couple of months, even years, there's been some talk about the city issuing photo IDs. They would benefit the city's homeless and undocumented immigrants. Recently, the program has gained even more attention, but there's a lot to be done and discussed before any are printed. Yasmin Garcia wasn't recognized in America for a long time.
I wasn't documented, and I was 10 years old. Didn't have any ID or anything.
That changed in 2013, but for 10 years, she lived without a valid photo ID.
You can't get prescription drugs. You can't do a lot, actually, without an ID.
Garcia now works at La Casa de Amistad. Sam Centellas is the executive director and a supporter of getting city-issued ID cards.
Some of the misconceptions are that it's going to provide some type of a legal documentation, status, or driver's license. Really, it's going to just create a identification card.
Other cities like New York and Oakland already have programs in place.
If the big cities have figured it out, maybe the small cities like South Bend can take a look at it too, especially if it makes things a little bit simpler and leads to a safer city.
Safety is one area advocates say the IDs will help.
They're afraid of making that call to the South Bend Police Department in fear of being deported.
A lot of interactions between members of the community and the police where information is exchanged might go better if those members of the community had a photo ID.
There are still questions, though, that the program needs to answer.
We got to get our arms around what the costs might be, what the benefits are, and what it would actually take to set something like this up.
And ideally, I think the cost for this program is going to be paid by the people who are going to benefit. So we're not asking for taxpayer dollars.
And Garcia says she doesn't see a reason for anyone to oppose the cards.
It's just an ID, to somebody else, but to that person, it's everything.
Mayor Buttigieg says he's currently talking with another city similar to South Bend's size that's also looking at the ID program. He says there needs to be more dialogue and ideas on the table before any decisions are made. At the live desk, in the studio, Zach Crenshaw, WSBT 22 News. Well,